we're here at the NBA Finals, and you have two very similar but drastically different teams. The Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets. When I say very similar, the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets, they have multiple people, or as we've seen in this playoff run, you have multiple people. They can hit you in multiple different directions. Meaning, the Miami Heat, Caleb Martin can go off. I think Tyler Euro's probably going to be back with a hand injury. Duncan Robinson had a couple big shots. Of course, you have Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, Gabe Vincent, Bam Adebayo. Like there's multiple ways that you can lose playing against the Miami Heat, and the same thing can be said for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Nikola Jokic, you have Jamal Murray, you have Michael Porter Jr., you have Bruce Brown, you have Aaron Gordon. Coming off the bench, you have Brown. There's so many, KCP. There's so many ways that both of these teams can beat you. And I think that when we talk about well-roundedness, these two are probably the most well-rounded teams in the playoffs, and it's understandable now that you really sit back and look how the playoffs have shaped out. You can understand how both teams made it to the NBA Finals, even with the Miami Heat having being an 8th seed. And when I say that they're drastically different, I'm really looking at the stars. Bam Adebayo has struggled majority of these playoffs, like mightily. I think that he's only had maybe 3 good games. And now Jimmy Butler has been incredible, but I'm looking mainly at Bam Adebayo because of his matchup. He's going to have to go against Nikola Jokic, 2-time MVP. And Nikola Jokic has been, he's arguably been the best playoff player this year. Most consistent, I think, averaging a triple-double right now. And the Miami Heat don't take a lot of threes, which is why it was shocking that they were taking a lot against the Celtics. But they don't take a lot of threes, which is why they have a really high shooting percentage, because they don't take a lot. The Denver Nuggets, on the other hand, they take a lot, and they make a lot. But Denver can beat you multiple ways, and that the Miami Heat I don't think can. Nikola Jokic can be the facilitator. They can beat you in the paint. They're both teams are physical, but I just think that the Miami or the Denver Nuggets have the bigger bodies. Aaron Gordon, is a big body. Bruce Brown is, Michael Porter Jr. I think he's like 6'9". So there's just multiple ways to beat you, and I feel that there's a lot of times that the Boston Celtics gave away games against the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know if that's going to be the same when we talk about the Denver Nuggets, because they haven't played in like a week and a half, 2 weeks, but they're playing their best basketball at the right time, and they can beat you in droves, and once that avalanche is going, it's going. I think that the matchup between Bam Adebayo and Nikola Jokic is going to be paramount as far as who is going to win this series. I have absolutely no faith that Bam Adebayo is going to slow down Nikola Jokic, because Nikola Jokic has played better centers. I mean, better players. He went up against Anthony Davis, who is Anthony Davis. Now, yes, we can talk about the inconsistency from Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis is still better than Bam Adebayo. He also went up against DeAndre Ayton. They're pretty much on the same level, in my opinion. And he went up against Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. And there's a reason why a lot of people are singing the praise of Nikola Jokic, saying that he's probably the best player in the league right now. I think that it's going to be a good series. However, I think it's going to be a quick series. I think I have Denver in 5. I believe that the Miami Heat are probably going to win game 1. only because the Denver Nuggets have been sitting for a while, and it's very hard to sit and the Miami Heat just played. Now they're gonna play tomorrow. Game 1 is June 1st. Yeah, so tomorrow, and I think that the Miami Heat has the momentum. They just played. They have the juice. After that, I just don't see. Now again, I also have said that I've counted the Miami Heat out every single stop, and they've proven me wrong. So maybe they'll prove me wrong again, but I have Denver in. I'll be not. I have Denver in 6. I have Denver in 6. I just think Denver is the superior team in the finals, and when we talk about stars, I don't see one brighter right now than Nikola Jokic in this series. So I have Denver in 6. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.